Number one, don't go into the new year with the same skill set. Now, this is going to be huge, and this is going to be one of those things that will definitely help propel us to the next level. You definitely can't go into the new year expecting something new and something different to happen if you haven't, gained any new skills, gained a larger network. You just have to go into the new year with a new skill set. So in terms of, since we're entrepreneurs, we're resellers here, I'll frame it specifically to reselling. So when I say that, you might simply need to improve your shipping techniques. You might need to improve your sourcing techniques. You might need to improve just your customer service, the way you store items. It's so many different ways that you can improve your skill set and go into the new year, just better and improved, at least with a better and improved mindset. So I think that's going to be, very, very crucial, very vital in order to, make 2021 a successful year, regardless of what goes on. I know people, with the virus and politics and all these different things, there's a lot of negativity out there that can kind of get you off of your pivot. But at the same time, there's certain things that we all can do in order to control our own destiny. So that's definitely something that I think a lot of us could do. For me, I'm definitely going to try to improve my shipping. I think everything that I mentioned is all going to be things I'm going to try to improve at least 5% better every day. Every day I'm going to try to just get a little better. So what it is when it comes to shipping, even though I ship using Pirate Ship, and I tell you guys all the time, it's a really good platform. It's probably one of the cheapest options to go with. There's still ways to use that software and still save money using it. So I'll give you guys an example. Since Pirate Ship uses cubic rate shipping, what it does is that instead of the weight being a huge factor, the huge factor in terms of shipping is the length and the width. So sometimes what I would do is I was using the free postage boxes that we can all pick up from USPS. So you could order it online. You can get your free boxes and stuff there. And I was just putting everything in boxes that were just too large for the particular item. And sometimes you'd find yourself spending an extra $80, sometimes an extra $1.50 on an item if it was going to, say, from the West Coast to the East Coast, right? So for me, what I'm going to really try to hone in on this year, the goal is to start selling more shoes that are brand new in the box. So I'm going to try to make sure that, the boxes that I'm using will be more cubic rate friendly in order for me to save money shipping out boxes, packages throughout the year. So I figure if I save 80 cents to $1.20 on every single order, my profit margins, even if my overall revenue for the year remains the same, my profit would go up at least 15%, maybe even higher than that, because I'll be saving so much money on shipping. So that's definitely something that I'm going to be trying to go into the new year with, just a new skill set, a new mindset in that way. In terms of sourcing, as you guys know, I love going to Ross. I love going to Burlington and Marshalls and some of these other discount stores. But what I'm seeing is that just the outlets alone, cheaper than Ross and some of these other discount stores. So that's going to be something I'm going to really put a more of an emphasis on, in the sense of course, try to get my hands on as much inventory as possible, but really try to keep my buy costs low. So what that's going to entail is you guys are going to start seeing a lot more trips to these different outlets, whether it's Nike, Adidas, New Balance, all of these different outlets. But I'm also going to be going back to the thrift. I'm going to start doing more thrift store shopping in order to just keep my buy costs low. And not to say I completely stopped going to thrift stores, but since I moved from California to Arizona, the thrift stores are just too expensive. But there are some in certain areas that are more affordable, and I'm going to just start to take advantage of that, because you really never know what you would find in some of these thrift stores. So that's going to be something I'm going to be doubling down on. And last but not least, photos. I'm going to have a dedicated space in my new home now, solely for photos. So that's going to help me kind of increase my output and increase the overall workflow and make things a lot smoother and a lot easier and just overall more efficient. So that's definitely going to be something that'll take me to the next level, and of course just help me save some more money and kind of buy back some of my time just by having designated spaces and designated workplaces within the home. So those are just a few things for me personally that I'm going to be trying to improve upon, and creating new skill sets, improved skill sets for the new year. So everybody, you all should definitely be trying to just think of different ways on how you can improve your business, make it better for yourself. It could be as simple as using coupons. It could be as simple as packaging up items faster. You know what I mean? That way they can get to customers faster. You might simply just want to improve your customer service and increase your response time. Because I know with eBay and Mercari and some of these other platforms, when buyers have questions, if you respond faster, it might give you a boost in search. And of course, if a buyer has a simple question, you respond faster to them, you can convert a sale. So it's stuff like that I'm definitely going to be putting more of an emphasis into for 2021. The next big thing, in order to kind of map out your next 5 moves, what you're going to want to do, that one thing that will really help you map out your next 5 moves, even that much simpler and that much faster, is to cut the fat. And when I say cut the fat, that means cut the ties with toxic people and toxic habits. So I'll dive into that a little deeper. So we all know we all have vices. We all have different, just bad habits that we all carry. And it's some of those things that could be hindering us, whether it's professionally or, personally. But, we just do it just because it's a bad habit. It's something we're used to. But if you guys can just figure out, just some of the small things, be honest with yourself and just figure out some of the small things in order to cut the fat. You know what I mean? Cut the bad habits. There might be some people around you that's always super negative. They never have anything positive to say. They never add value to your life. Cut those people out. You know what I mean? That's going to be something that'll help you map out your next 5 moves that much faster, that much simpler, because you won't have, toxic negative energy kind of blocking, your mindset, blocking your focus. So that's going to be super, super important. So next thing, you need to ask yourself this question. Now, who do you want to recruit in your life? Now, for those of you that it can mean several different things. 2021, one of your next 5 moves could be building a team, a team of professionals around you. It could be building up a network. It could be building up, a staff. You have a staff underneath you to help you grow your business. Or it could be on the personal side in terms of, who do you want to recruit? Do you want to recruit a wife, recruit a husband, recruit a boyfriend, girlfriend? All of those different types of, those types of things come to mind when I say you need to ask yourself who it is that you want to recruit in your life. Because what I've learned through this process of, purchasing the home and running the business and doing all these different things, the people that you have around you on a daily basis is going to be super, super crucial to, your overall trajectory in business. So the best thing for you to do is to recruit people in your life, whether that's people you can gain inspiration from, whether that's mentors, whether that's, people within your field that you can learn from. It's just super, super important, especially if you can find, a solid partner, whether boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever it is. If you can recruit somebody like that within your life, get somebody on your team, you can definitely take your business to the next level, because your life plan is always going to be very aligned with your business plan, right? So you definitely just want to keep that in mind. You always want to make sure that you're making strong, poignant decisions that will not only affect your business life and kind of take it to the next level, but will also, help your personal life as well. So next thing that you definitely want to do is not keep it a secret. You don't want to keep your next 5 moves a secret. Whatever your 5 moves are, you don't want to keep it a secret. Why do I say that? It's twofold. Some people, they will say, you don't want to tell people your business because people, negativity would kind of dampen it and would kind of, deter you a little bit. And that's one way to look at it. And I'm one of those people. I'm not going to say I'm secretive, but I do tend to keep things private. I keep things close to the chest, certain stuff. But at the same time, why I say it's important not to keep your next 5 moves a secret is because by you telling people your next 5 moves, even if it's your, a close friend or people within your network that you trust, close family that you trust, that's gonna help you remain accountable, just kind of keep you motivated. Because by you telling other people, everybody's so accustomed to hearing people say, oh yeah, this year I'm gonna lose 20 pounds, or this year I'm gonna, start this business. And people have become so used to hearing people make goals that most of the time we'll just hear them say whatever they're gonna do, but we already know they're not gonna do it. But if you tell somebody, that you trust, and you, like, for instance, if I tell my wife, hey, I want to do this, I want to do this on YouTube, or I want to, do this outside of the business, she's going to remind me. She's going to hold me accountable. So you definitely just want to make sure that you're putting out, you're putting it out into the universe, whatever it is that you want. And, that accountability is going to be huge. That accountability is going to, keep you focused, keep you in the game, and not lose track of what it is that you want to succeed in.